Hi, good afternoon, everybody. This is Kel. Yes, don't worry. Don't worry. The afternoon MAO is being brought forward for today because I have a few meetings to go later on. So that's why I don't alarm you. I also don't want you to be, hearing this while you're having your nice lunch. Just do what you need to do. Hear this when you're free or at 2 p.m. due to the normal time. All right, today is the 27th of May. I'm going to do a afternoon MAO right now. It'll be a short session. So let's begin. Okay, so today, 27th of May, okay, Thursday, all right. Today, afternoon MAO, right, is about this billionaire, Icahn, sees potential in crypto market. Now, yesterday, we don't have MAO because yesterday was a holiday and I brought my children out. So today, I just cover back what was mentioned since yesterday, all right. Now, Icahn is a multi-billionaire. He's a very successful investor. He's a shrewd businessman. He really knows what he's doing. So definitely, in my opinion itself, right, if he's looking at crypto market, all right, and I don't think he's that flamboyant like Elon Musk, in and out, twist and turn. He's a very direct person. So when he say good, usually things will get pretty exciting. All right, so that is what's happening. So let's start this MAO right now with this disclaimer as usual. As I mentioned to you guys, you need to know your current financial condition first before enter the market, because the crypto market is different from the equity market. Crypto is really, one day can be up, one day can be down, and the down and upside can be as much as 5 to 10%. That's a lot of money. So if you happen to be buying at the top and selling at the low, then of course you get hit after a few rounds. That's the reason why you need a proper system to help you in this cryptocurrency trading. Okay, so with the disclaimer as usual, so I'll count to 5. You're still on, so that means that you guys have identified me. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, all right. So what is happening here is that why Icahn want to come in. All right. So Icahn says that he may invest big time into crypto market. So haven't go in yet. Okay. So Icahn is how he looks like. Okay, he's already, I think he's in his 70s or 80s already. He is a very good investor. He really knows how to time the market very well. One of the best attack was recently when he basically went long on Herbalife. All right, while other billionaires were shorting the market, he went long and he profited quite a fair bit from there. All right, so this is Icahn. So what did he say? Now, basically, activist investor, he says that he will be interested into getting into cryptocurrency, and he may go in a big way and eventually may put in $1 billion or more into this alternate currency. Now, do note once again, he hasn't buy anything yet. So he's saying that, right, he studied Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the crypto sector as a whole, and he's trying to determine, right, which one to be looking at. And of course, this alternative currency is getting popular, as he says. And he felt that, right, any criticism about cryptocurrency having no underlying value is a little wrong-headed. So you can see he's very clear, very direct, very different from this Elon Musk. I think his age and his seniority does display a lot of things. So his point is he don't think so that crypto is no value. In fact, he sees value there and he thinks that sooner or later there should be a good opportunity for him to enter into the market. And he also felt that, right, recently the equity market itself is trading at a ridiculous price. And he felt that, right, the risk-reward ratio now, the risk-reward is a bit absurd now. So it seems to be he's saying that indirectly the stock market is at a high level. And if the market do have any correctional pull, that means the funds will go somewhere else. And he suspects that there is a possibility that the cryptocurrency sector may benefit from it. So actually you can go to Bloomberg and then you can watch the video. All right, so what he explained, and he shares many other stuff. All right. So for Icahn, I would say that, right, I trust his words, I trust his vision. So let's see whether he'll be right by the end of the day. Okay. All right. The other guy that I want to share today is called Bobby Lee. All right. Bobby Lee is the BTC China, all right, Bitcoin China co-founder, Bobby Lee. All right. So honestly, this is the first time I'm actually covering him, and also first time I know that he exists. Okay, honestly, but it's because of he says that Bitcoin will hit 300,000 now. Coming from him itself, right? So I did some research. Like he's quite okay in his background. So his point is this: there's no need to fear about this China Bitcoin ban, because China, in his opinion, they will ban Bitcoin and again and again. And by then, keep on, you ban this, you ban that, right? The price will go even higher, because the more you ban something, right, the more expensive it gets, right? Just an example is like If you buy chewing gum in Singapore back then itself, it's very cheap. But if now it's being banned, if someone offers you chewing gum, right, you may pay premium for this, something along that direction. All right. So he felt that, right, although there's a lot of regulatory agency, a lot of these bodies are trying to bring down crypto, but the thing is that China is one of the, if not the biggest country that basically has this Bitcoin mining. So he felt that way. There is no way that this will be able to be out. In fact, he felt that, right, this cryptocurrency, actually Bitcoin, is going to go higher and higher and higher. So let me bring out a video that he mentioned. He put it here and let you hear for yourself what is his view on crypto, and you'll be quite stunned to see that he's actually looking at a very high level. Okay, let's go on.
Sure, that's a great question. So personally, I see 2021 as a big bull market year. It's happened every 4 years, clockwork. It coincides with the block reward halving that happens with Bitcoin every 4 years. So this year is a bull market year. I know the price corrected. Last month was all-time high, $63,000. It's fallen back more than 50%. But to be honest, I'm not worried about the short term. I think this is a great time for people to buy in if they want to. By the summertime, I expect to go past 100,000, and by year end, I think the bull market could easily peak out above 150K, 200K. It might even touch $300,000. But remember, it's going to peak out at that price. So after it peaks out, it's going to fall back and correct back down. So next year is going to be the bear market. It's going to come back down. It could come back down to 50,000, even now $30,000. So we just don't know where it's going to come back down to. But the thing to remember is, every 3 or 4 years is going to be a bull market. So again, in 3 years, 4 years, by the year 2025, we could see another bull market where it takes it up to $1 million.
Okay. Right. So about 14 of you are online right now. If you are able to hear me and you don't mind typing in, can you key the word BTC? So I can see that you guys are actually hearing me. That's all 14 of you online right now. Now, like I say again, this is the afternoon MAO. Just I brought it forward and don't want to alarm you so that you can enjoy your lunch. So I'm just doing it because I got things to do later in the afternoon. All right. So when I actually hear this video, straight away, my first thing in my mind that basically came out was the rainbow chart. Immediately, it was a rainbow chart. All right. Let me just bring up for you. Let me just bring out my own file up. Let me just bring it up. Afternoon MAO. Okay, wait, I tried to get that particular PowerPoint that I did. There we go. Now, this is the rainbow chart that I did, remember? So this rainbow chart came from someone, all right? Then after that, I inserted the lines to identify the different period or in words of years. It was 4 years one time on the halving, right? So straight away itself, I can see his point here itself. Because what he's trying to say is, okay, for 2021, all right, it's usually a bull market. Then after that itself, right, he do see movements and the market is supposed to hit about 100,000. So if you look at it, what he meant from this rainbow chart, right? Now, I'm not saying that he's saying rainbow chart. I just said, this is the thing that come to my mind. If you look at it, if the rainbow chart is really bottom out here, the next wave it will be here. And that figure itself is somewhere around the 100,000 mark. Can you see that? Somewhere around there, okay? Then after that, you notice that in the second year, usually that's where the market will peak, right? Can you see that? Identical. And that is where he's saying that, right, there will be a bear market, okay? A bear market. Then maybe you come down to this point here, maybe, okay? Then after that itself, right, the next wave it will be another big bull wave. And this time around, he's looking at about 300,000, all right? So I kind of see where he's coming from in a way. So if you believe in this rainbow chart and what he says, then there is a possibility that this may actually happen. So, for those who are into Bitcoin, right, maybe you don't need to worry that much if you want to take it for long term, okay? Now, this is only for people who want to take it for long term, okay? So take note of that. This is something that you have to take note, okay? Okay, sorry, let me bring back down to my own PowerPoint. Where are we? Okay. Okay, so got it? All right, so he is saying this. You can go to Bloomberg and just look for Bobby Lee and just see what he hear. The whole interview is about 9 minutes long. He covered about Elon Musk, he covered about the Bitcoin industry, China, and of course now his personal view on where Bitcoin will go. So it's a 9-minute video. Go to Bloomberg.com, can actually get it. Okay. All right. So we have these two big traders, investors, or CEOs actually saying that there is this upside in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. Well, okay, I'll leave it down there. You make your own decision call. All right. Now for us itself, right? Yesterday we have a pretty okay run. For our trading yesterday for Bitcoin, we have 3 wins. One, this is a big one. When 3 ticks means that we win at least $800 from the entry. So you can see that there were 3 trades that went well. All right, 2 trades that lost money. So overall itself was 3 wins out of 5 trades. So you can see that we are very open with our trading. We tell you whether we win or we lose, we're very open with it. Okay, that was yesterday, 26th of May. For Ethereum, I told you we are always better in Ethereum because Ethereum is still a long way to go. In my opinion itself, Ethereum will still go up to $5,000, but not so fast, maybe later part of this year. So you can see over here itself, right? Yesterday, Ethereum, we have 5 wins out of 6 potential trades. So you can see that 5 wins here. Okay, so one of them was just okay, just scrape past. 1 lost money, but the rest itself did okay. So you can see that Ethereum, obviously, your indicator, when blue turn to green, look out for red turns to yellow. And if the bottom is green color, means the whales are buying, then the upside itself is always quite okay. So we are going to have our cryptocurrency program, e-learning portal very soon. We will update you guys very shortly, and you guys can sign up for it. And of course, Bitcoin trading will be allowed on our own official broker very, very soon. All right. So we will be guiding you this, and we may even do live demonstration in the real market. Okay. So I'll let you all know more in detail shortly. All right. So let's just look at the technical chart right now for Bitcoin. Now, let me just share with you my personal take on Bitcoin. Now, first of all, this is Bitcoin using our TWB system chart, all right? So I'm going to do it very slowly for you today because some of you did ask, can you do it a bit slower? Okay, I'm going to do it for you slowly now. Now, this is Bitcoin when it started at the lower end. I do a Fibonacci by putting it up all the way. Now, Fibonacci is a financial indicator whereby we are talking about where the market could be going based on retracement level. So now we take the low end to the high end of Bitcoin and we stretch. So what is happening right now on your screen, you can see very clearly, we have the key 50% mark, which is right here itself. Here, 50% mark, very important. And the very, very important 61.8. And you can see that when the crypto market, Bitcoin, hits the high, it pulls back down. And once it came to 61.8, amazingly, it rebounded. And of course, recently, it came back down again and rebounded. So this 61.8 seemingly is very powerful. Now, what number is this, you want to ask me, right? This number, 61.8, is about, hold on, let me just take away some of the numbers here. Can't really see it. Oops. Okay, hold on. Let me make it smaller first. Okay. 30. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let me just try to squeeze in and take a look. It's about 31,215. Okay. So around there, 31,215, 31,250. So that means that every time when Bitcoin comes down to 31,250 based on Fibonacci, the market itself will usually rebound at what you're saying now. So the 50% mark is 37,600 level, as we can see over here. So which means that if the market is to stabilize, it has to stay above 37,600, which you can see very clearly is actually happening right now. So it seems that a lot of people are using these Fibonacci numbers to watch the market. Then for me, it's all right. As I said once again, until the market crossed 43,000, then to me it's safe. So now anything between 37,600 to 43,000, you can consider buying at the lower end at 37,000. But then if the market go below 37,000, be careful. It can come down to 31,250. All right, so there are 3 numbers for you to take note of that, so you can actually consider to know where you can position yourself. Now, in terms of KCX indicator, it's blinking at the bottom, but there's no color change no red to yellow. Hence, therefore, there's no call on from us here for the long-term buy. But if the market can really stabilize itself at 37,600 and do a color change red to yellow, maybe it'll be a good time to buy, because at the moment now you can see the KSI is still blinking. The KSI is red in color, green in color, and it seems to be having a KSI jump, which means that a lot of whales are buying into the market. So 37,600, let's us watch this closely. All right, it's not too, you don't need to hurry to enter the market, wait for a while. If it really stays support over there, then that could be a lovely time to buy into the Bitcoin. Okay, so that is 37,600 for you. That is Bitcoin. So let's look at this Ethereum. Now for Ethereum itself, right, you can see the same thing. I'm going to do the same chart right now. I take the low end. Okay, hold on. Okay, and I stretch all the way to the high. You can see that the amazing part of this technique itself, the market really hit the 61.8. That's $2,000 and then rebounded. Now, big Ethereum went down to 1,007 now, of course, but the main gist is that because there is this 61.8 at 2,000, so when Ethereum went down to below 2,000, it staged a strong rebound from there. And of course, the 50% is 24.59, about 2,450. All right, once it cross above, you can see go up. And what is crazy, you can see, is that the next number, look at it, it has predicted the next number is 2,900. So see, once it hit the 38.2, it pulls back. So that means that there are three numbers now. You can watch out for the number. First number is 29.11. That is the first number on resistance. The support itself is 24.59. And the third number that is more important for support for buy is 2008. So which means that now, right, if Ethereum is able to stay above 29.11, that means the next level that Ethereum could be going is 34.69 level. All right, now I'm much more positive with Ethereum versus this Bitcoin, to be honest with you. All right, because there's more smart contract needed to involvement with Ethereum. And of course, now we have this KCX signal, right? So which means now we have a CCRY, red to yellow conversion. So as long as this Ethereum later on can cross back above this point here, that is the opening price of today, then I likely believe that there is a good chance that Ethereum will go to 34.69 level. Okay, so based on our crypto call, this is a day chart trading and it should be going higher based on what we're seeing right now. And of course, you can see at the moment, the KSI is a KSI jump and the boys are actually loading in. And the blue bars are actually retreating. So all these tells you that Ethereum has the potential to go higher. But one main thing is this, it has to go above the opening price of today, and that's about 27.93. That means that it has to go past 2,800 to be very safe for this Ethereum for a buy. So wait for 2,800 for today. It must cross this figure before we can actually call for a good buy. Okay, so at least we know that now overall everything looks supported and it seems to be able to recover in the near term. All right, so that is the Ethereum prices based on our TWB system. And of course, if you look at the conventional chart, now conventional chart doesn't look that well because you can see that we use a very interesting moving average called the MA11 and MA70. And of course, on this day itself, this day was the 12th of May, whereby the market basically went below the two moving averages. And of course, that is where the so-called moving average opens up and that's the selling of it down all the way. So now the only good thing is this, it seems like there is some artificial support right now at this MA11 and it's holding on. So if the market, Bitcoin can stay above this MA11, we may see a temporary support. And who knows, that is where the Bitcoin may actually recover. So watch this closely for this week itself. Then for the Ethereum, you can see that very clearly now the Ethereum has crossed over the MA11, but now it's heavily resisted at MA70. So which means that in terms of resistance today for Ethereum is about 2845 level, or the support is somewhere around 2580 level. So within this two range, we can consider the watch market closer before you make a final decision. So there's a resistance at 2850 and a support at 2580. So it's like quite interesting and numbers just change around. Okay, so let's look at this number 2580 and 2850. All right, that will be for this Ethereum. Okay, so let's just watch this closely. And I say it again, the good chance that Ethereum will be going up soon if, let's say, the market has no more, outside source, outside a regulatory body coming in to, disturb them. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So how many of you will be buying Ethereum? All right. If you're buying Ethereum, please key the word ETH. All right. How many of you will say will not be buying anything? Just key the word NO. All right. Let me hear you guys. Those who are online, I see a couple of you, right? About 21. Usually we have more than 80, 90 people, but I know today we're a bit early. All right. So let me know your view here so that we can actually see what's the consensus at the moment right now. So once again, you ask me, I still think that Ethereum have a better bet, but still it has to cross the 2,900 to feel safe. But by crossing the 50 mark, already pretty good because 50 mark is, to me, is always a very important critical level. So that's why for me, Ethereum, right, in my portfolio itself, right, I have more Ethereum than Bitcoin because I think that Ethereum will go to the 5,000 mark. Now, if you're going to ask me itself, right, if you're going to really ask me my view, maybe Ethereum will really go up a little bit more, then there'll be some selling because I suspect that the equity market may come down a little bit. But after that itself, right, I think this is where the Ethereum will start to blast. And my target is still $5,000, okay? Not because I own Ethereum, then we talk about this. I'm not just talking about in general basis. If you'd ask me itself, right, this is what I see in the next few months to come. All right, so cool. All right, that will be all for today. All right, sorry for being a short one today because I said I have some stuff to handle. So I really apologize for that. But if you actually heard me loud and clear, you will know that where my direction is. I'm not looking to buy Bitcoin today, but I don't mind looking at Ethereum if it cross the OP of today based on our day chart. Okay. All right. That will be all for this MAO. I hope you guys enjoy yourself. All right. Have a great day. This is Kel signing off. Bye-bye. It's okay, Kevin. You can watch the replay. No worries. Bye-bye.